Welcome to IWF Icons Season 1, Episode 2. Introducing the Iron Crown brothers themselves, Dominic and Victor King. Here they are debuting here tonight. Hoping to cement their place on the roster. They ain't afraid of nothing, least of all their opponents here tonight. And here are, reunited at last, the Lucha Dragons. And here we have it, folks, the first match of the night. The returning Lucha Dragons against the Iron Crown Bros. And straight off the back, Dominic's trying to get something going, but Samuel Ansho's having none of it. He's trying to fight back, fight for his team. But Dominic has none of it. Just shoulders in for his efforts. Irish whips Samuel into Dominic's own corner. Gets a tag in. Here comes Victor now. Samuel trying to fight out of that corner. Pushes Victor into Victor's own corner. Northern Light suplex. Just trying to stare down Victor, but Victor's not intimidated whatsoever. Definitely has the size advantage and the height advantage. Samuel tried to be sneaky here. Manages to succeed somewhat. Knocking Victor down. But down the outside, Samuel attempted a moonsault but got none of it. Tried a second time, still didn't get any of it. Victor's not playing around. Big backbreaker on the outside, just stretching Samuel out. Trying to wear him down, tear him down. Seeing some fans with IWF signs out in full force. Victor just stalking Samuel now. Just throwing him around like a rag doll. Almost throwing him back in the ring though. His back must have hurt. Bouncing off that apron. The ref's just trying to count him out. As a reminder, we do have a 20 count, and this is a 20-minute time limit match. Trying to finally get that moonsault and does. Third time the charm, I suppose, Samuel. Victor just full on kicks Samuel for his efforts. The match is spilling back into the ring now. Samuel rolls out the way. Kicks Victor in the chest. Dominic just watching on as his partner's getting some offense in. Saying, do you need this tag? Gets it. Both partners are in. Gabriel Galarreta in the match. Tries to do a running move but doesn't quite get it. Tries to super kick, doesn't quite get it, but gets that gut kick. Trying to just begin to tear down Dominic. Victor gets a sneaky punch to the back of Gabriel Galarreta to try and slow him down a little bit. Gabriel's been away on the indies, but he's back now with his tag team partner. They're doing a tag team maneuver here. Suplex, drop kick. That's going to rock Dominic for a few. And now, you got to imagine that the Iron Crown Bros are wanting to signify themselves onto the roster, but that's not one way to do it. Getting elbows by Samuel Ancho of the Lucha Dragons. Big, sort of like back suplex maneuver there by Samuel. Victor's just anxiously watching on as his partner's getting just beaten up, but Dominic's taking the route back in the ring. Feels like it's the safer space for him. Does a roll up of his own. Doesn't even get a 1 count. Trying to put the pressure on Samuel, perhaps. Who knows? Here we are. Tag team maneuver now by the Iron Crown Bros. Just pummeling Samuel in the corner. Certain dominance is what these two are bound to be trying to do in the division. Let's see if they can continue to do so. Gabriel now in the corner, hoping to get tagged soon by Samuel. Victor was ready to just kick Samuel in the face. Just massive military press into the gut check. Managed to just jump in time to Gabriel to get that tag. Gabriel in the match legally now. Victor with a massive European uppercut to the back of Gabriel's head. Gabriel though with a massive up kick. Reverses whatever that was going to be. Gets a slight bit of a drop kick there. Victor reverses the Irish whip. Big spine duster. That's going to rock Gabriel a little bit. Got to think, what's Victor's plans here? Is he going to try and capitalize on that move? Doing another European uppercut. Tags in his partner. It tags in his brother. Dominic's in the ring now. Drops Gabriel down, but Gabriel's ready for it. Punching his way out of the control. Roll through, complete shot. Speaking of roll throughs, into a pin. Doesn't quite get much of it though. Dominic's trying to just assert his dominance in any way he can. Does a European uppercut and Gabriel still stood up. Roll through, another complete shot. Wearing him down. We're about 5 minutes into this match and still the Iron Crown Bros are managing to keep up with the Lucha Dragons. You got to commend them for that, because the Lucha Dragons have been quite well known in IWF in the past for being quite a tag team. Very formidable. New tag teams are on the up and up, and the Iron Crown Bros could be one of them. Could we see them going against the Madness in the near future? Who's to say? But right now, Dominic's trying to put the pressure on Gabriel Gallarotto. Gabriel now, knife edge chop. Whatever that was, Dominic wasn't having none of it. Gets Irish whipped into the corner. Gabriel's kind of threatening to punch in the face, but Dominic too dazed to really listen to the threats. Here we go. Bust him open. Big boot. Both competitors tagging their partner, Victor and Samuel in the ring now. Samuel tried to get fired up, but pays for it. Victor now in the ring. Victor got control of Samuel, but Samuel's fighting out of it. Samuel now Irish whips Victor into the corner. What is this? Big power maneuver there, just putting pressure onto Victor. Trying to test Victor's strength, his will to continue. Approaching Victor now. Just drops him onto that second turnbuckle there. Speaking of dropping, he just dropped Gabriel to the floor. Samuel's just taunting to the fans. But Victor gets back in now. Whatever he was trying to do, Samuel was having none of it. 12 minutes into the match now. Oh, springboard, Pele kick. That's something you don't see Samuel do every day. 1, 2, Victor kicks out. Forces his way. Samuel's so shocked. Launches Victor, but Victor reverses. Samuel now eats a shot on clothesline for his troubles. Gets picked back up. Victor now Irish whips him into the King's corner. The Kings now. The power and the drop. Here it comes. Barely got it, but maybe they got just enough. However, Gabriel breaks up the pin. Dominic now trying to just wear Samuel down. Trying to just make Samuel not be able to answer any more pinfalls. However, Samuel's still got a bit of fight left in him. And Dominic's trying to make sure that that doesn't exist much longer. Forces Samuel back down to the mat. Currently Gabriel's just looking on as Samuel's just trying to fight out of this predicament. Samuel now placing Dominic onto the top rope. Victor's trying to cheer on Dominic, trying to just reassure him that he can get out of this, he can endure. But Samuel just pressuring Dominic now. Big poison Rana. And Samuel's starting to get fired up. He's starting to build up his endurance even more so than he was before. Got Dominic on his shoulders, but Dominic gets off. And another reversal, but this time from Samuel. Samuel picks up Dominic. Dominic then reverses Samuel. There's a clinic going on here, folks. Reversal after reversal. Another reversal. Samuel nails him with a clothesline of his own. About 10 minutes left of the match now. Throws Dominic into his own corner now. Samuel could be looking for that move again. Big poison Rana time possibly coming up. The elbows alluding to that big maneuver they did moments ago. And he does it again. Samuel gets back to his feet. Dominic arriving in pain. And Samuel's just taunting away, admiring his handiwork. Now, finally picks Dominic back up. Irish whips Dominic into the Lucha Dragon's corner. Running kick didn't quite connect. But Samuel reverses. And now, Jesus, Dominic reverses. Tries to pummel away, but Samuel's having none of it. Big double-armed suplex there. This is getting absolutely insane. Reversals after reversals. Nobody's letting up. And there's about 9 minutes left of this match. Pummeling away on Samuel right now. Samuel's getting a bit dazed. Being choked out by Dominic. Dominic now tags in his brother. Here comes Victor. Man of power. A man of patience. Slams Samuel into that corner. But Samuel manages to fight out of it. Victor now going for a bit of back control. But Samuel managed to fight out of it. Samuel's got an answer for both of the Iron Crown Bros offense. Big drop kick there by Samuel. They are prior tag team champions in their own right, are the Lucha Dragons. Can they use that momentum to their advantage in this matchup? So far, it's been fairly even on both sides. Victor Irish whips Samuel to the outside. Potentially tries to do the same thing that Samuel did earlier in the match, but gets reversed. Samuel finds his way back into the match. Victor now. Big German suplex. He's well known for that deadlift German suplex he's been using recently, as he's been coming his way through into the IWF on their debut tonight. He's just lifting him up. And a big power bomb. 1, 2, kick out. You can't believe that Samuel's still going. He more than likely thought Samuel was out of it there. Kaput, gone. However, Samuel Irish whips Victor into Victor's own corner. Samuel now just trying to build up again, trying to just reassess the situation. But Samuel having none of it. Beating down on Victor right in the back of the neck. Could be seeing another poison Rana again. Jesus. And now it's time for Samuel to build himself up to try and break his opponent. But can Victor answer the resolve? He can. Irish whips the Lucha Dragon into his own corner. Samuel now. Big Dragon Rana out of nowhere. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. By God. What lengths will these people go to try and win this tag team match? Bust Victor open on a turnbuckle smash there. Scoop slam. What could Samuel be going for here? On the second rope. Taunting him to get up. What has Samuel planned here? Diving DDT. No! Victor pushes him to one side. Irish Curse backbreaker. Tags in Dominic. Dominic's had time to rest now. Hopefully his power will show its resolve. He's fired up. Big European uppercut. And now he believes it's time to wear down his opponent, and he's shown authority by doing the knuckle grind. Stomps away. Samuel now with another Hurricane Rana style maneuver. Trying to get to Gabriel. Does tag in his partner, Gabriel Gallaretto. Gabriel now tries a roll through maneuver. Fall away slam kick up by Dominic. Neither team are letting up. Neither team want to show any sign of weakness. But this is the last 5 minutes. And Gabriel's trying to show something. He's trying to get the momentum back on his side, but seemingly that may not happen, folks. It may be the end. Here comes Snake Eyes. And a big boot. Ref's getting in position. 1, 2. Dominic kicks out. Gabriel slightly surprised. Gabriel now trying to go for waist control. Does his own German suplex as he slightly looks at Victor. Trying to reassess the situation. Figures, do I go to the top rope? Do I go for a springboard? Here it is. Springboard drop kick. By God. Catches him kind of just below the chin. Don't know what Gabriel had planned there, but didn't quite get it. Roll through. Knife edge chop. Gets him on his shoulders now, but Dominic slides straight out of it. Looking to go for potentially for a choke slam. But Gabriel slides straight out of it. Arm drag maneuver to safety. Tries to throw Dominic into Gabriel's corner, but Gabriel couldn't quite get it. Gets pummeled for his efforts. Gabriel fights out of the corner. Gabriel now struggling a little bit. Dominic trying for that choke slam maneuver again. Gets it this time. Figures why not, might as well. Goes for a pinfall. Doesn't get much though. Dominic now picks up Gabriel. Side slam maneuver. Looks at his work, thinks this match must be near to its end. And he wouldn't be far off from the truth there, because there's only about 3 minutes left of this tag match on the clock. Gabriel throws Dominic though into the corner. Dominic elbows Gabriel for his efforts. Goes behind. Waist control, back suplex. What has he got fired up here? Here it comes. The round trip kick. Figures surely that must be it. But he forgot about Victor. Victor slides in and just breaks it up. It's a pivotal moment of the match here. There's only about 2.5 minutes left. Can either team pick up the win? Can either team just grab the match and seize the day? and get that victory. Tries to pummel away, but doesn't quite get it. Styling DDT out of nowhere by Gabriel. Dominic now gets some waist control of his own. Irish whip, but doesn't quite get much of it, and gets thrown into the corner for his efforts. Dominic now just powering through, showing his resolve, breaking Gabriel's arm down bit by bit. Gabriel now falling to a seated position in the corner. What is Dominic doing? He's charging up. Cannonball! Picks Gabriel up now. He's probably thinking to himself, what more is this Gabriel got left? How much more can he keep going? But Gabriel just kicks Dominic away. Big cutter out of nowhere. Just when he thought Gabriel was out of the woodworks, he somehow manages to pick up a cutter. Mind you though, it's not a move he uses very often. Now, Samuel in the match. He's looking a bit worn down though. And as a reminder here, 1 minute is left. 1 minute left of this match. Seemingly, we haven't come to any decision yet. Now Dominic's tagged in his brother Victor. Victor's looking a bit dazed, looking a bit uneasy there. Both the Iron Crown Bros are bloodied. They are beaten up. Big spine buster. He's just trying to get something going. Dominic back in the match now. Samuel rolls out the way. Gets smacked for his efforts. Dominic now. German suplex for his own. Full on throws him across the ring. Neither team can get something going, and there's only 10 seconds left. By God, this is going to come to a no decision. Yep, I'm afraid it's a draw. We'll have to see what the people in charge of the booking think of this, but here's a few highlights of the match. Let us online know what you thought to it. It was the power and drop by the King brothers. Didn't quite get all of it, especially because Victor stood in the way there, but probably one reason why they didn't quite get the pin. We'll have to see next time, when hopefully these two teams go at it again. But regardless, this is a draw, unfortunately. Here is Bailey Harper. Wait, both already here? Okay, guess we're just starting up. Here we go. Bailey Harper versus Selena Bishop in Bailey Harper's big debut here in IWF. Here we go. Both women are just jockeying for position, trying to get things going here. Trying to assert dominance in the early going. Referee's there to break it up. We get a fair split, but then Selena just punches. Excuse me, I'm getting a bit dry here. I'm going to have to get somebody to grab me a drink in this booth over here, but regardless, the action continues. Selena goes for a chop. Bailey still trying to get some offense in here, but doesn't quite get much going. Referee now trying to break it up once again. This time, Bailey throws a punch. Irish whips Selena into the ropes. Big kick misses. Selena trips her legs. Big short arm clothesline. Whips her into it. And now Selena's just taunting at her, saying, come on, get up. Selena now tries to go for a slingshot kick, but misjudges it completely. But it doesn't quite cost her. She's going for a little roll-up pin here. One. Only a one. But you've got to imagine what's putting the pressure on Bailey here. She's under the bright lights of IWF. Well, here we've got a bit of a slugfest. Trading blows practically in the centre of the ring. Selena saying, come on, is that all you've got? Lefts and rights, rights and lefts. Who's going to come out on top on this exchange? Knife edge chop. Strike to the head. Oh, big spinning kick by Selena. Kick up by Bayley. No one's giving up on this. Drop Selena. Punching away. It's hard to believe it. But Bayley Harper's finally in IWF. Springboard. Elbow drop. Barely gets any of it, but gets enough to stun Bayley momentarily. One has to believe that Selena is looking to try and pick up a pinfall victory here, try to pick up a submission victory, anything to try and reassert some dominance here in their IWF run. And honestly, who can blame them? They see somebody new and they think, right, it's time to make an example here. And I guess that's what they're hoping to do. Fighting on the outside now, just clubbing any part that they can lay their hands on Bayley. Gets caught. Submission on the outside. Bayley writhing in pain on the outside there. Selena throws her into the ring post. Bayley's going to be feeling some pain from that. Jesus Christ. Selena now goes for like a leaping headbutt of sorts, but misses wildly there. Sweeps Selena's legs with sort of like a sliding leg. Punches the inner thigh of Selena. Bayley now building up that confidence, building up the momentum, what she's known for. Throw Selena. Selena goes skidding, probably going to get some burns from that. Leaping forearm smash, getting some more momentum in. She can't be stopped, she won't be contained. Selena now jumping back in the ring. Springboard leg drop onto Bayley's arm. Okay, that's unique. Selena now lifts her up, drops her down. She's got her locked in the vice. Can Bayley get out of this? It's not looking good for Bayley now. She's flailing. Selena manages to pick up the win.
Here is your winner, Selena.
Congratulations, Selena Bishop here. Unfortunately, Bayley didn't pick up the win. Maybe next time. Here we are, folks. Our next match here in Belfast, Ireland. And here comes, well, a stablemate of Selena Bishop. This is Sophia Pierce. Sophia Pierce, well known for her technical and striking abilities. Never quite living down any mistake, always ready for the next fight. Could tonight be her night? That entirely depends who she's against. I'll put it that way. And here we have her opponent. Debuted here tonight in IWF. Adam Tomlinson. Many might remember Adam from his SCW days, but he's here right now to assert dominance. Likely won't really care who's in his way, he'll take down anybody. Trust me, I know, I've seen him fight people like Ryan Shade. Honestly, anybody. That sliding clothesline that he's known for, when you're down and out, that could be the end of you right there. But anyway, here he is in his debut tonight. Sophia, Adam, 1v1, right here, right now. And she's just running to Adam, trying to get the jump on him, but doesn't quite get successful. Adam clothesline her for her troubles. Tries to just reassert some authority here just with a pinfall, but doesn't quite get it. Just picking her up like a military slam, gorilla press slam, whatever you want to call it. Just launching her. Look at Adam, he's built himself up. He's more stocky, more muscle to an extent. Elbow Sophia right in the face. Massive clothesline. Adam's one step ahead, meets her on the outside. Gut punches her. Torture right, backbreaker on the outside. So many people are happy to see Adam Tomlinson wrestling again, and he's here in IWF, which is a massive shocker. Going for a gut wrench suplex on the outside, roll through, looking for a second, and nails it. Jesus Christ, what a maneuver. Adam being thrown back into the ring now. And I'll have to keep in mind, if he doesn't already know, if he's not used to the ruling, that it is a 20 count, so he's got time to just relax if he needs to go outside momentarily. Sophia now putting the pressure onto the larger athlete, just slams Adam's face into the canvas. Big diver maneuver, big moonsault, trying to put the pressure on Adam now. Go for the pinfall. Kicks out. Adam now reverses. Just pounces her near enough straight out the ring. It's a miracle she stayed in. Adam now. Pure violence personified. Sophia though with a massive knee to Adam's arm. Perhaps she's noticed that there's a few kinks in his armour, a few things getting Adam down potentially. Who knows? Big spinning back kicks at Adam right through his chest. Taunting him, yelling at him to get up. Turns him around though. Sophia gets reversed. Adam just puts all his body weight and just presses down and gets out of it. Using the ropes though. Will the referee notice? 2. Referee notices. Adam's like, come on now, you didn't see anything. Sophia just tries to smack his chest, but nothing really works. He tries to headbutt her, but I think she's too short for him to get there. Massive running clothesline. Knocks her, Sophia off her feet. Sophia, though, with a jawbreaker. Kicking Adam's legs is definitely a way to go. I don't blame her. They're exchanging strikes now. Both just telling each other where to stick it. Just hockey fighting it. Sophia comes out on top. Massive springboard. Go to the top rope now. Purple arrow, I'm going to name that for now. That was an amazing maneuver. 1, 2. Adam kicks out. Forces his way out of that. Adam now gets DDT'd. Sophia just stalking her way, trying to just throw Adam off his game. Big backbreaker to Adam. Gotta wonder how much offense that back's seen. He's writhing in pain and he's already getting up. Sophia now steering, trying to get something going. Irish whip into the corner. But Adam, though, answers it completely without hesitation. Stomping away. Big kicks to Sophia. She can't have expected this whatsoever. She only just found out at the same time as we did that Adam was coming. Double knees across the back of Sophia Pierce. Adam tries the headbutt again but didn't quite get it. Sophia attempts to choke slam, doesn't quite get it either. Adam sweeps the legs. Charges up. Clothesline. He's fired up. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Adam Tomlinson. Adam Tomlinson is iconic. And here is your next match. Introducing the first person in this match. It is the final opening round match of the Women's World Championship. Here is Casey J. Making a singles debut, I believe. Soaking it all in, hoping to advance in the tournament. Can she get it done? Can she step up to the plate and etch her name into history of IWF, into wrestling history itself? And here is her opponent, the debuting Isabella Carter. Ally of James Cameron. Here she is debuting herself in the Women's World Championship Tournament. The final opening round match is here. And what a way to debut it is. Regardless of what she has to do, she will etch her name into history in whatever way she has to. For better or worse. Here we go. Casey J, Isabella Carter. Let the fight commence. And straight away, Casey J just full on punches Isabella in the face. Goes for an elbow drop, but Isabella was there ready, reverses. And just full on knees Casey in the face, and then slams her head like a basketball on the ring mat there. Casey finally getting something going. Little cutter action right there. Drops Isabella. Isabella trying to get something going. Rolls away. They're grappling for position here. Isabella getting shoved. Referee trying to get some. Oh! Gut kick. She's getting warned by the referee. Referee trying to get out of the way. Gets pushed into another corner. Swipes at Casey. Casey's not happy one bit. Elbows her to try and get some separation. Springboard stunner out of nowhere. Stomps at Isabella. Doesn't really get any of it though. Drop kick gets some of that. Isabella down. Getting a pinfall on her now. Nearly a 2 count. But only a 1 for now. Casey J looking at the crowd. But it costs her. Isabella kicks her. Knocks her down. Isabella now looking to get something going again. Headlock and punches Casey for her troubles. Tries to drop the knee, but Isabella gets none of it as Casey rolls out the way. Now Casey trying to put the pressure on. Rolls through. Referee's there to count the pin, but Isabella rolls through again. And now Casey reverses the pinfall of her own. Putting some pressure on Isabella perhaps. Punches Isabella into the ropes. What is this? Psyching her out with a massive clothesline. Spins her in a circle. Isabella getting stomped on. Isabella with a massive kick that knocks Casey off her feet. Stomping away on Casey's arm right now. Isabella showing no remorse. She wants that championship opportunity. And she wants to prove that she wants it more than anybody else. Grabs Casey as Casey comes running. German suplex knocks Casey out to the outside. Isabella thought she had her down. But Casey's here. Knocks her off the turnbuckle. Casey now. What she got planned. Dragging Isabella to the other corner. Isabella now slightly dazed. Manages to get out of it. Massive clothesline now of her own. Just stomping away on Casey. Right up breaking Casey's glasses. And possibly she did. Because now Casey's busted open. Isabella taunting away. Telling her to get up. Snake eyes now. Casey falls. Isabella kicks the back of Casey's leg. Jesus. Casey though manages to rise back up. What is this? Big fisherman suplex. Now just biding the time. Waiting for Isabella to get back up. Lifts her up. Gets reversed though. Isabella was ready for that at the time. Back suplex onto the back of Casey's head. Now that's gonna be painful, folks. Isabella's showing some tricks of the trade. But gets reversed there by Casey J. Casey now. Just full on kicks Isabella. Isabella's trying to get some space between them. But Casey though, going to the top rope. Big crossbody. And another running crossbody. I saw that one coming a mile away. Jesus. Drops the double axe handle elbow drop there. Some full-on head punches for good measure. Isabella now is also bleeding. Everyone gets a crimson mask. Fisherman suplex attempted, but Isabella punches Casey J for good measure to try and escape. Full-on. Just drops Casey's head onto that apron. It's one of the hardest places of the ring for a good reason. Gets thrown, skids next to the stairs, barely misses them. Gonna get some burns potentially from that, some friction burns. Gut kick on Casey J. Isabella now lifts her up. Jesus Christ, that's one hell of a side slam. Casey probably thinking, you know what, I could just go in the ring right now and you probably won't get back up. And that'll just be a win for me. And I think Casey may in fact be a little bit dazed. The crowd's cheering her on for her to get back to the ring and just try and finish the match regardless, but Casey's just staring a little bit, can't quite Can't quite get back in the ring. Her legs are like jelly by the looks, and Isabella thinks she's got this one. But no, Casey finally gets her legs going, gets back in the ring, scoops her up for a pinfall. Isabella, though, reverses it. And the pinfall's kicked out of by Casey. Casey gets back to her feet. Isabella just pummels away on Casey, trying to put the pressure on, trying to alleviate any sort of notion of Isabella's doubts in herself. Casey now, big DDT. Isabella writhing in pain, seemingly. Wrenches the arm. Isabella getting pummeled a bit here. It's not looking good for the debuting superstar. Big elbow to Casey's face. Taunting away. Stunner. That's what you get for getting a bit too cocky there. Elbow drop by Casey. Casey now biding her time. Thinks she's got it in the bag. Isabella crawling to the corner. Casey gets stuck. And Isabella takes advantage, lifting the knees on Casey. Casey now a bit wobbly, bit dazed perhaps. But Isabella, that blood is possibly going in her eyes. Her vision's got to be blurred by now, folks. Casey's trying to just drag Isabella, taking any advantage she can. Punching away on Isabella. Big running knee. Drops her right on her face. 1, 2, 3. Casey J advances in the Women's World Championship tournament. Congratulations, Casey J. Commiserations to Isabella Carter. There's always next time to make an impact. It's never all over. We're now approaching your main event of the night. Big props to the superstars so far. And here is your main event of the evening, folks. As you just heard, it is for the television championship. Introducing your challenger of the night of the TV championship, Draco Anderson. And you gotta believe his trainee, Funky Flash, is watching somewhere, hoping that his mentor manages to grasp victory tonight. Draco pointing to the audience, perhaps to some of those he recognizes, thinking, thank you for believing in me. It got me where I am today, and I'll never stop. I will not give in. Draco making his way to the ring now. Poised, ready for anything that the champion, Jacob Havoc, brings his way. Draco is heavy metal in his soul. And here he is, folks. The IWF television champion himself. Jacob Havoc. Jacob is focused. He's ready. He's willing. He knows that when it comes to turning this championship, the television championship rules apply. Disqualification is on. Rope break is on. The 20 count is in effect. The 20-minute timer is in effect. The rules get adjusted for special occasions, but more than anything, they get adjusted for pay-per-view. The time limit could be anything up to 60 minutes. Regardless of match type. But anyway, Jacob is ready, willing, and golden.
Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 228 pounds, Drake Anderson! And his opponent from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 273 pounds, the television champion, the Reaper, Jacob!
And here we have it, folks. Your main event of the night. The IWF Television Championship match. Draco and Jacob Havoc. Let's get it on. Draco starts the match with a massive headbutt, but Jacob answers with a massive leg of his arsenal that he's well known for. Drops the leg on Draco's arm. Draco, though, tries to get a clothesline, but Jacob answers it with a big boot of his own. Gut punches Draco. Certain dominance in the early going. Grappling each other. Jacob gets pushed to the ropes. Referee looking for a clean break. He does get it, but Draco immediately punches Havoc in the face. Havoc just asserts dominance and just pushes him away. Goes to his patented float over DDT, but Draco gets straight up and clotheslines the champion. Champion now somehow managing to get up, but no. Draco just lifts him and drops him by his head. Speaking of his head, though, Jacob's getting pummeled now. Absolutely irate. A massive leaping senton. That's not something that Draco's done much recently, but he's asserting his dominance. Can Jacob recalibrate himself and just get ready? Here he is, though. Irish whip. Draco was ready for it, though. Full on just elbows Jacob in the face. Rolls him up. Leverage pin. Not enough leverage, it seems, though. Only gets a 1 count. Draco grapples again. They both grappled each other at the same time. Forced Draco onto the ropes. Ref trying to get a clean break again. But Jacob says, to hell with that, and just gut kicks Jacob. Draco gets thrown into the ropes. Draco now just full on flurrying Jacob in the face. Throws him into the ref. Jesus, Draco, that's a bit dirty-handed. Sort of escorts the champion into the corner. The champion, though, blocks it for a good measure. But then Draco got a bit of offense in it himself. He's prepared. He's trying to get all the offense he can. Put all the pressure onto the champion that he can. What's this now? Brainbuster out of nowhere. Champion was not prepared for that one. Lifting Jacob up. Full on throwing him. Nobody necessarily throws Jacob Havoc like that. Jacob must be very much off guard. And speaking of guard, he just sweeps Jacob's leg and just then Draco is back in the ring, trying to recuperate himself, hopefully try and build up some confidence back in himself, thinking I've got this. I can be champion. Regardless though, Jacob now back in the ring, ducks under, doesn't quite go his way though. Draco drops in with a massive backbreaker. Draco going for a snapmare perhaps, but completely misses. Draco swipes with a clothesline. What's this now? Powerbomb. Stomps with authority again. Jacob scurrying to get back up. Draco attempts a Irish whip, gets reversed. Jacob, massive knee lift, kitchen sink style perhaps. Irish whip, clothesline. Draco knocks the champ down. Draco going for a running snapmare, finally gets it. Tries to stomp the champ, but wasn't quite close enough. Massive drop kick of a man of that size. You don't expect that from Jacob Havoc. Jacob now with a massive European uppercut. Just dragging Draco around like he's nothing. Drops him on his head, busted open. Doomsday, Lariat connects. What's he going for here? The Mad Trauma connects. By God, Draco. What else have you got left? 1, 2, kicks out. Jacob Havoc is very much shocked at that result. Draco goes for a clothesline. He's trying to get a comeback into this match, trying to get in the driver's seat once again. Jacob is dazed, he's confused, surprised even. Draco now going to the second rope, diving knee, does not connect. The striking blows, exchanging back and forth, back and forth. It's been just over 5 minutes or so, maybe a bit more than that. This match has been so intense, you'd think it's been going on even longer. Knife edge chops, strikes, he's saying, come on Drake, has only got full on rolling elbow. I think that is the Unchained Payback, he's locked it in. Could Draco be seeing all red? He does. And your winner, still television champion, Jacob Havoc. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Can't wait to see you on the next Icons, but better yet, the next Ignite will be on its way soon. We'll catch you later. Thank you very much, guys. Bye.